Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Nioh 2 on the Mysterious JG. I might kick myself for this, but I am curious. Oh, well, something new going on at the hut. You can view illustrations, character directory. Oh, this will be, I guess there'll be a directory for Okuni. I don't know if she'll be... She seems like somebody who would keep popping up in the side quests. Okuni is a shrine maiden and a gifted dancer. She has a sunny disposition and a kind-hearted nature. She cannot stand idly by when she sees someone in trouble. She travels throughout the war-ravaged land, easing people's pain with her performances. Her elegant dance routines have garnered praise from all quarters, and indeed it seems she courts yokai among her fans, as they seem to flock to her in uncommon numbers. She ends up imprisoned by yokai in a bathhouse before being rescued by the protagonist. And the thing to know with Okuni is... Unless I'm completely off base, I believe she's credited with being the inventor of Kabuki theater. But so she went around doing these performances. Like, she's got something to do with the origins of Kabuki. And Kabuki is, as you may know, an all-male theater art form. It's it was made illegal. It's traditional. It's based on tradition now. I'm sure that's not illegal, but. And there's like equivalent all-female forms where the male parts are played by female performers. We got some dual katana, but yeah, like the dances and the bright costuming and stuff of Okuni's performances are behind Kabuki, but. It was considered by the imperial court, I guess, it was a bad moral influence on people. This woman going around who was kind of, I guess, assertive and had, heaven forbid, she had agency in her own life. So, but the performances were really popular, and there was a lot of unrest when they tried to ban it. So they brought it back as an all-male art form. And I think I might be completely mangling the history, but. I want to say that it's something like that. Anyway, the Frenzied Blade. Hey, it's a letter from Tokichiro from the capital. What's up? Wait, what? One of Nobunaga's retainers has turned against him and launched an assault on Honnō-ji, where Nobunaga is staying. We'll have to leave our forces here to hold off our advances from the west. But the two of us must hurry to Nobunaga's side at once. So yeah, I've been kind of looking forward to this one to figure out what they're going to do with Nobunaga in the story. Honnō-ji is a prosperous Buddhist temple located in the capital that had offered divine protection to lords, emperors, and wealthy merchants throughout the ages. During the Sengoku period, Oda Nobunaga used the temple as his lodgings whenever he visited the capital. The tall, sturdy walls surrounding the complex provided defense very much akin to a fort. During his stay at the temple, while busy planning his attack against the Mori clan, Nobunaga was betrayed by one of his retainers. Well, Mitsuhide. I don't know why they're being coy about that. Heavily outnumbered, with no hope of mounting a counterattack, the end of Nobunaga's life and reign drew closer. Yeah, we haven't spent a lot of time with Mitsuhide as a character in this game. Kessen 3 is all about Mitsuhide's betrayal of Nobunaga, really. Here we go. So that guy turns out to be a super jerk. And I think Mitsuhide, that's Mitsuhide. And this is his associate, who's also, like, demonified. He probably, like, used... Oh, and there's no Hime. This would probably be the end for her. Okay, well, get on that then. See, she's got agency too. The big bear. It's interesting to be fighting on this battle, like, and on Nobunaga's side. Now, Yasuke, as far as I know, was not here for this. It's, again, I know my history from Samurai Warriors, so it's another video game. It's not exactly a totally reliable source, but it's usually Ranmaru Mori, or Mori Ranmaru, however you would actually say it. He's usually the one that's portrayed as having been like the last retainer there at Nobunaga's side at the very end. So we got a bunch of corpses. I didn't note how many Kadama are going to be in this mission, but it's a main story mission, so there will be Kadama. We need to be looking out for them as we go. And we're trying to get to Nobunaga's side to help him out. I wonder if it's possible to save him, and this will be one of those like alternate history kind of games. I'm not sure why we started out in a little cave with no enemies, but we did. This must be open from the other side. Well, I'm in this. Pretty sure we would reappear here if we died, whether or not I hit it, but we might as well hit it while we're here. Summon a visitor. Nah. Summon a visitor. Try to get some likes. Likes are what it's all about. Well, there is this thing where you got these little... I could leave a, like, aquamarine, kind of blue, green, gray for other people to use for assistance. But again, that gives you elixirs and like I'm not sure what you get as a reward for that if people use it, but yeah, it feels like the like system from Death Stranding, the Stranding system. Man, there's a whole bunch of you guys. Kind of hoping I could thin out the group a little, but yeah, I probably should have not gotten 4 guys on my case at once in this battle, in this mission. Bunch of kitschy bastards. Alright, so let's see if there's any cleverer way to proceed here. If only I'd done fire truck missions level 12, I'd be fireproof. That guy's summoning monsters to attack me? What the hell, man? There we go. Oh, I forgot they explode sometimes. I'm kind of lucky that I didn't eat more of that than I did. So it might be possible to get you to come after me without your friend, but I think I'm... Okay, it is. So I picked exactly the wrong path before, because I can fight just 2, and then 1, and then 1, instead of fighting all 4 at once. I don't even know where that 4th one was. He's around here somewhere. If I was fighting 4 guys, which might be why the enemy didn't summon a monster, because there was already like 4 of them. If there was like, okay, this is too much stuff for us to animate. Okay, so I'm a little concerned that I'm going to run across an enemy when I'm not prepared, because someplace here there was another guy, which here he is. So let me see here. Is there another Kusarigama I should be using? Oh, this one's sentient. That's why I'm bothering with it, because I've got one that does more damage, but it isn't sentient. should probably level it up and see how good it can get, though. I got 2 different sentient ones, so I don't know why I'm holding on to this one. So this one imbues fire, and that's why I was bothering with it. This one does more damage overall before I've started leveling it up. And then everything else that I've done anything with has been because it actually, you know, imbues poison or purity or whatever, you know. Okay. Thought that was going to be like a door. Again, more of them than I'd like to be fighting at once. Although this staff is pretty good in those situations just because it's got such a wide arc. And this is DLC only. Just using this weapon makes me feel a bit like I'm cheating. I'm sure that the ultimate best pro strats of all are probably for a different weapon, actually. That's harder to use but more effective if you're really good. Does a lot of damage, that weapon. So there's a Kodama over there. Don't know if we can get... Okay, we can get inside this building. And the Kodama is not actually here. Bleeding Guardians, whatever. I even heard you, and still, you almost landed your little sneak attack. So this Kodama is just like a trap who's trying to get me murdered. Okay, I'm gonna go activate, like, find and activate this cat demon, just because the little mew sounds are getting annoying. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't too much work to get our first little shortcut back to the beginning of the map, but I'll take it. I mean, you know, I don't want to sound all completely full of myself. I died once against the enemies in this area, but I think there's a little bit of sloppiness at play there. So once I cross over here, I don't know for sure that I can get back. But it didn't seem like I missed any Kodamas, so... Oh, and this is we've officially switched to undead enemies now. You suck. Yeah, I saw him going for his fancy attack, but I also knew that I was going to knock him out of key in a second. He went for like 2 of those. I get all my key attacks back in like 4 seconds. Okay, I didn't have his key low enough to just ignore a flashy red "I'm going to murder you" attack at that time. But I got all my shit back anyway. Wow, that was sloppy. Had a little weird hiccup there. Yeah, the game kind of paused for a quarter of a second. I hope that's not an issue with my recording software at the moment. Oh, we have those little weird wheel guys. Yeah, see, I knew you were there. I'm trying to get you to come over here so I don't have to fight the wheel monk at the same time. Ow! Crap. Pretty sure fire doesn't hurt them at all. Oh, extremely limited damage it does there. So they're not immune to it. They just have, like, high enough resistance that they might as well be. But they're not literally absorbing it. Like, I think the little flaming red head guys would actually have been healed by getting knocked in there. He's like, I'm sick of not having ki. Let me do my I get all my ki back automatically move. Yeah, and he got me with that. Going through these elixirs like candy again. It's in the wrong stance, but I kind of pulled it together the last second anyway. I guess we haven't seen a lot of these, so we can treat this like a big deal enemy, but it's a regular enemy type. Ow. Yeah, okay. They don't know what to do about that move. Well, I mean, I know there's a special type of burst counter that I almost never bothered to try and do that I should be using there probably. Okay, so I was talking about how easy this all seems in that I didn't have to do that much to get my first little shortcut. And now I've died a couple of times on this level. I have to remind myself this game is supposed to be hard. It always amused me. One time I asked Lethal if he'd ever played any of the Nioh games because he's into playing difficult games on the highest difficulty level. And he said, "Oh, I played the beta of the original, and it really didn't seem that interesting." It's like, oh, because I'm trying to establish, hey, there's a difficult game that I play, and I think I'm okay at it. Didn't want to let myself get drawn into the flames there. And there's not a whole lot of point in tricking him into going into them. He was actually going for his, like, fancy pants red attack twice there in the course of me doing a move that was going to constantly knock him out of it. Okay. So let's actually get some of my stuff that I'm supposed to be using to make these fights easier actually applied. What's annoying is that attack gives them all their key back, so it's harder to knock them out of having key. You don't even get a... You get a little warning that it's coming, but you don't even get the chance to do as much damage as you would against most enemies that you knock them out of having any key. But actually, that was a lot easier that time. Master Mitsuhide did not use the stones. Help. Oh, that gets rid of the blue flames, which I guess were... I was too busy fighting enemies to really get into it, but I guess that was really probably adversely affecting my map progress. You're kind of a low-rent enemy to be one of those I won't have to fight you again types, but... These flames are not of this world. I can't extinguish them, no matter how much I pee on them. Because I like these guys enough to pee on them when they're on fire. For the expression, I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire. Because I have way too much respect to pee on him, that's what it means. Ow, crap. Yeah, that was a really bad time to run out of key. The only good part of this is that I would imagine some of the enemies I've beaten like that, based on the fact that it had its own music and shit, that Wheel Monk is probably permanently dead now. Yeah, I need to... I'm a little concerned this video is not going to take, because now I've had another little hiccup. I'm thinking if I come through here, I lose a little bit of health and probably don't have to... Oh, here's that cat that I kept hearing. Yokai instincts? I couldn't care less. Okay, he can detect my instincts. Whatever the hell that means. So coming this way, I accidentally got into... situation I really try to avoid, which is having multiple cats. No, multiple something for multiple cat. No, my problem was that I was fighting too many of these guys at once. So the cats don't really do a lot of damage to your enemies. It's more a matter of... they can help you a lot with... Oh, I've already been here. Yeah, we've already been back here. I don't know how I missed that all this was here before. These guys have been killing me for this entire video, on and off. Maybe this thing wasn't open before for me to get over here? Or there's just some bunch of flames that I didn't really register as something I could go through, but I could go through them. Either way, the cat's gone. The Katzenjammer kids. So actual progress is going to be out these other directions. Okay. I'm getting Tatanashi gauntlets, red demon spears, skeletal warrior, whatever. It's all happening, folks. There's a yokai hidden around in this building. Whether I can get to it from this side of the wall or more progress needs to be made first, I don't rightly know. Oh boy. Yeah, it's like I couldn't kind of tell exactly how much I was going to have to deal with flame-wise to get through here. And it turns out this doesn't get me anything. It looks like I should have come through this door, which is slightly hidden, but not really. And I wouldn't have had to get burned alive. Oh well. We got Tetsujin Saki there. Saisetsu Shin. Yeah, that says Tetsujin. Sure it does, JG. Yeah, I hear you over there, little Gadam friend. This door must be open from the other side, and it's a complete sausage fest in there. You really don't want to go in. Well, it's a demon fest. I don't know where I got sausage fest from, but it's clearly a demon fest over there. Red Lobster presents Demon Fest. All this month. Unlimited demons. Get 2 pounds of shrimp. We're just gonna inject it directly into your stomach. Yeah, I mean, I know that kind of already cleared this area a bit, but I'm not sure where I'm meant to be going. Or maybe the reason I can get back in here now is because those blue flames are gone. So I kind of came over here and wondering if there was new paths to be traveled now that flames that have been removed by defeating that wheel monk. These guys I've usually found to be deadly from range, and oh, I got a white fox mask smithing text, but not really all that much to worry about up close and personal unless there's a bunch of them, so that while you're trying to beat up on one, other ones are shooting at you, which tends to happen. Yeah, so I didn't realize that was actually a way to get back here. I'm a little stuck on where to go next. I'm sure there's some place that we can go, and I just haven't noticed it. And I probably need to get rid of that, just so he's not showing up and surprising me at an inopportune time. I need to take this guy out. Like when I'm fleeing from some other enemy, and suddenly I'd trigger this guy. for that reason, let's get rid of him here. And then we can kind of explore at our leisure. Just die already. Jeez. They do take forever. Is this anything I can go? No. Well. No, I'm not sure where I am again. Oh. Okay. Now I know where I am. Ish. Stupidly, I guess I forgot about you two guys. Okay, nobody dropping elixirs, because why would you, of course. I already got that loot. I guess I need to call it a video. This is where you first... No, I need to call it a video. I was hoping I could at least get some inkling of where I was going next. First. But, I've got myself really turned around now. I'm pretty sure this is not an exciting new zone that I've been here before. But yeah, I've really got myself disoriented. So, I think coming over here, this is the area where the wheel monk was at, right? There's a Kodama somewhere on the other side of this wall. And even though it looks like maybe one of these would be like a spinny wall or something, none of them are. So I haven't... Here's the direction I haven't explored in. Okay, so coming back next time, we will be exploring in that direction. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you join me next time for more Nioh 2. Bye-bye.